I wanna stay with you.
Welcome back again to my channel, Creating with Mary, where I give you tips and tools that will help you to unlearn certain things that will limit your ability to thrive and evolve in the world, and also to be able to create your best and authentic self. My name is Mary Ogunbola, and you're welcome to join the tribe. So today I'm talking about women. Happy Mother's Day for you that you have celebrated Mother's Day on the 8th of May. Incidentally, my birthday was on the 8th of May. I had fun. I enjoyed myself thoroughly with my family and with my group in church. It was a lot of fun for me, and I really thank you for all the gifts, the messages, the prayers, the good wishes that were sent my way. I'm thankful, really thankful. I appreciate you all. So Mother's Day, as a woman, I celebrate my motherhood and my womanhood every single day. I do not wait for a certain day, like birthdays, which I celebrate on a specific day that we were born, to commemorate the anniversary of being born into this world. Marking Mother's Day on a single day in a year seemed to me like too unappreciative of who mothers are and their role in the world. So as a mother, the role we play as a mother and as a woman in the world, the role we play is immense. One of the most influential person in my life, from birth to date, is my mother. She's no more here, but I remember her on a daily. When I see myself, I see her, because I cannot take her away from me. All the things I've learned, all the things I am becoming, I have become, is what I've learned from her. Yes, I've learned from other sources, but the primary thing that I've formed and informed who I am has been based on the teachings that I received from my mother. Not necessarily the things she said, but the things that I've watched her be, the things that I watched her do. She has role modeled life for me, and I'm really super grateful to having come through that woman. And so the baton has now been given to me, and I think more than ever before, my role as a woman and as a mother, I've become more aware of it. As in to see the bigger picture of the entire world, and how the world has, the balance of the world has shifted, because many more women and many mothers have not been able to understand their role in the world. But I have become more intentional, and I've become more aware of my role as a mother, especially given that I have 3 biological children of my own, and I have lots and lots of children everywhere. I thank God for this opportunity to channel the feminine energy, to be able to stay in it, to be able to really explore what it means to be feminine and what it means to be a mother. Given my own experiences, I have begun to see how childhood experiences impact adult experiences. So the link can never be a broken one. It's a continuum. So from childhood to adulthood. So I've begun to see, especially given that I've become more aware of my own self and my experiences, I've seen how childhood experiences affect or impact on the adult experiences. With that understanding, I begin to pay more attention to how I parent my children, because I know that when children experience some form of damage in their childhood and they do not heal, they begin to take that damage and trauma into adulthood, and that's where you see it being played out in different formats. Domestic violence, physical abuse, emotional abuse, verbal abuse, all sorts of abuse that children learn, and it has gone into their subconscious and have become a code with which to operate life from. So then we see all this damage in the world, because people have been damaged somewhat along the line, and there was nobody to help them heal, and there was nobody to recognize that there was a problem somewhere and to help them to overcome that challenge as a child, and then they become damaged adults. So celebrating womanhood, I celebrate every woman. I must say, I salute every woman out there, and especially every mother, especially those mothers who are very intentional about their role as mothers. And I salute you. You are the real VIPs. I see you. I see you. I acknowledge you, and I acknowledge all that you're doing to bring up those responsible children, those disciplined children into this world. It's not an easy task at all. There are so many influences in the world today that are influencing children's behaviors, influencing children's attitudes, influencing their personality, influencing who they are becoming. But women, as mothers, our primary role and our primary responsibility is to stay in the place of modeling, and to stay in the place of teaching, and to play in the place of training the children. Most first and primary responsibility of mothers is training, nurturing. Teaching is to nurture. You know, when they are dependent on us, we nurture them into a little bit of their own ability to carry their own self around. You know, when they start to work, they start to explore the world. To be able to nurture them, give them food, nutritious food that will make them healthy and strong. But aside the physical aspect of the children, we also have to take care of their emotions and to help them build character. You know, those are things that are lacking for the lots of children. Many of the children feel not seen, and many of them feel not heard. And many of them are kind of abused sexually, all sorts of things happening within homes and in schools, in churches. You know, children are just like being preyed upon. But as mothers, we have been called to be watchful. We have been called to train them. We have been called to love upon them. We have been called to show them the way. Mothers were the role models our children see first. It's up to us to make good of that role. And the balance of the world as a whole is dependent on the world recognizing how much neglect women have been made to face, how much subjugation women have been made to face, and to try to bring a balance to it. The world needs a balance. The world right now is so masculine, and that's where all the problems that we're experiencing in the world is. As today, a lot of ego in the world. There's no world without the woman. There's no continuity, there's no future without the woman. The woman is the womb bearer, the one through whom all the human beings come true. They are the pathway through which the people from the spirit world come into the physical, the earthly dimension. The women are indeed the backbone of the family. And I acknowledge you, I see you. I say Mother's Day is a daily celebration. Please celebrate your womanhood, celebrate your motherhood. I do this every single working day. I appreciate myself. I appreciate the feminine energy that I carry mostly. I appreciate the power that comes with it, the intuition that comes with being feminine. I acknowledge it, I celebrate it. The wisdom that comes with being feminine, I celebrate it, I acknowledge it on a daily basis. I really want to celebrate women with this video, and I want to say I see you all. I thank you for being who you are, for giving all of yourself into making your family stable, into making your family joyful, into making that home that beautiful space that it is. It is that feminine touch that you bring to it that is making it habitable, that is making it beautiful and homely. I celebrate you, and I think we should celebrate women every day. Please celebrate yourself every day, even if no one does. But when you sit by yourself, appreciate who you are, appreciate that femininity within you, the tenderness. So I celebrate myself, and I'm saying Happy Mother's Day every day. I'll see you in the next one.
Just take my hand and fly.